Hello. So, I don't actually know if I don't know what my stream clock is lying to me now because I was live far longer. I've had OBS open and on the live page for longer than I've been live. Hello. Welcome in. How are you all doing today? It's a very blah day on my end, I must say. Like, it's... what's it? It's much, like, it's very much like a lazy day for me, if I had to say it anyway, you know? A strange OBS, strange OBS is strange. It is. It always is. It just, sometimes OBS just does its thing. And today's one of those days where I just forgot to click 2 extra buttons, and then now we're here. If I clicked those 2 buttons, then I would have been on time, so... So that's the downside. I'm at work. Sorry, work. But of course. Well, best of luck at work. Sometimes I forget that other people are in different time zones and have different hours then that would make sense to me. Like, sometimes I think, like, wow, you're working at this hour, but then it's like, no, that's a normal working hour in a different time zone. God, I need fucking work stuff. Definitely, most definitely. Well, I need it for money reasons. That's why but like, that's not about the only reason. But then again, I don't think there's any other reason out there. I'm only an hour behind you. I just closed tonight. Oh, okay. It's storming and there's no customers, so it's pretty slow. Oh, really? Is it like bad storming, or is it like just a little bit of temperate weather? Annoying weather. Like, is it all too bad, I guess, when it comes to weather? In terms, like, when it comes to the storm. What day is it there? June. What, like... It's Friday here. It's still Thursday. It's Thursday here. So... I believe it's Thursday as well. It's thunderstorm. What's it? It's thunderstorms. Oh, okay. I haven't seen a thunderstorm in a very long while, actually, now that I think about it. We haven't gotten much rain, honestly. Or at least then again, I'm not really the one to know if we've gotten much rain. I don't really go outside. But from my own experience, I haven't heard much rain while just chilling around, you know? Like, at least to my knowledge, it has not rained. Then again, my knowledge is a bit off, always, consistently. Especially when it comes to temperature, not like weather. You have to go outside for weather. Rain has been scarce, you are right. Rain? Okay, I'm not crazy. In Indonesia, it is the rainy season. I would like some rain, please. There is not enough water here. So temperature is being annoying, therefore. Because of course it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be our rainy season too, but I guess it's late this year. Everything's late this year, it feels like, though. Like, everything feels like it's on some massive delay, you know? Like, I feel like it's getting colder much slower than it did before, and it's been hot, like, warmer for far, far too long comparatively. Like, there is nothing I would like more than for it to be the appropriate temperature for what I expect. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's like a little bit off, I'll take that over it being as far off as it feels like it is, you know? Because, I don't know, this has been like a weird couple of months. It feels all out of sorts. It feels like everything's just a little bit wrong. Like, just a little teensy bit not how I would normally expect it to be. And, like, that's the worst kind for, like, day-to-day, I feel like. Like, if it's a big disruption, at least it's noticeable. But, like, these tiny, especially weather disruptions, are really annoying. Because it's like your internal, I guess, like, clock for expectations is, kind of thrown completely off. Like, it feels like I am mentally prepared for a season that just isn't happening. Because there is definitely no winter going on right now, or like winter seasons going on right now. At least in my opinion. The impact of the rain gets worse as the days go by. I would imagine, especially because rain likes to erode stuff away a little bit. Is it like... I mean, it also depends on your area as well, I feel like, with a lot of rain. Because, like, a lot of rain kind of feels like it, runs into this issue where, like, things are just gonna flood a little bit too much in some areas, which sounds really, really sucky. I hope there's good flood protection. I mean, I would assume there is, considering it seems that it seems that the rainy seasons are. I mean, I've heard that rainy seasons are pretty. I mean, it's called the season for a reason, right? So I assume they happen pretty commonly. Well, not I assume. I have like I'm 99% sure. I saw the news and it said the rainy season caused severe flooding. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that for all the people dealing with the flooding. It sounds really rough. What's it? The number of victims reached almost 800 people. Holy shit. Of the flooding? Or, like... Or of, I'm guessing, like, of their houses getting flooded, or it's something worse? This news has gone global. Oh, really? I need to fucking keep track of stuff. I'm... That really, 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 really sucks to hear. What the fuck? Ugh. I'm so sorry for everything going on. Oh my god. I wish everybody the absolute best in this. Pray for Samara. Absolutely. That's... Oh, I wish the absolute best. I'm so sorry to hear things are going so... Or things are awful. Oh. What's it? Yeah, so like that's why it's been a long year for me. Yeah, it has. This has definitely been a long year. It has, so much has happened in so little time. It feels like there needs to be some break in the middle of all of this, but there just isn't. So it's just dealing with more and more crazy, crazy bullshit. It's why I feel like out of any single year, this is probably the most, like, desensitizing year I think I've ever had. Like, it's the one where so much has happened that it's just, it's hard to keep yourself on top of everything and, like in full understanding of it, you know? I pity history majors right now. Because this is going to suck this is going to suck to look over. In fact, there are people trapped in a house who were trapped in for 7 hours in the middle of the flood. I hope things went well with them. Oh my god. Ugh, that sounds fucking horrifying. I hate water. I hate water, especially in stuff like that. Water is so scary because it can do so much with so little. Like, it's a lot more like it's one thing to say water is powerful, and it's another thing to experience it, I feel like. It's one of those things that you don't really get until you're there. But no, I seriously do wish everybody the best. That's truly worst case scenario type shit. I'm so sorry that that's going on. In fact, a mountain in Samara also erupted. Holy shit. How much is... Oh god, that's... It really is, just gets worse. I'm so sorry to hear that. Holy shit. It really is what can go wrong will go wrong. That's what it feels like. And sorry if I'm a little bit out of it today. You can tell from the fact that I was sitting here for about 17-20 minutes by myself, that I am not exactly the most, conscious today. Like, today is my off day right now. This is the day where thinking is not working. One of the biggest chaos in 2025, absolutely. No doubt about that at all. I just wish the best. I hope things actually improve. Oh God. Well, I don't know. I will look for food. Sounds good. I hope you're able to get something nice. It's been one of those weeks, really. Yeah, and the week barely even. Well, no, it's pretty much over, actually. I just haven't really. That's a sentiment and a half, huh? I was about to say this week has barely even happened, but no, it's pretty much over. Watering my streamer, thank you. I think I need more water, actually. That's a great reminder. Thank you, Nuz. I appreciate the water. That reminds me that I will have to get some water. Definitely after what I just fucking ate, though. I just had fucking sushi, which was really, really good. But, soy sauce dries out your mouth very quickly. But it's so good, so I want to have it anyway. But hey, my music recap stuff has been fun, right? I think my music recap is my most listened to song this year. Somehow, some way, I didn't expect this at all, actually. My most listened to song this year is String Theocracy. I did not think String Theocracy, that I listened to at basically the tail end of the year, would somehow become my most listened to song in, like, just a couple of months. I have no fucking idea how String Theocracy fucking punched its way into first in front of everything else. Awoke the autism, probably. It is, like, fucking PM stuff really is crazy for me, because it's, like, literally every single thing that I've already liked. Like, I was already a big fan of a lot of the concepts on display. It's just now, it's all of the things that I like consolidated into one thing, which is kind of crazy for me. Is this String Theocracy Geometry Dash level? Oh, really? I'm not too shocked, actually. Considering I feel like there's a Geometry Dash level for everything at this point. Was that Twitch message that I missed? Hand kneaded and baked at 350 degrees for in the tism. Exactly. No, quite literally. It is. I have always been interested in, like, formal attire, like the dressed way more than any person should be looks. Right? I've always been interested in that kind of aesthetic. And that's the entirety of PM. They are that aesthetic. And they are that aesthetic on top of the fact that they are that aesthetic on top of the fact that like they also do the like creepy the scary little monsters, which I'm also a giant fan of. I like creepy little guys. I think they are delightful. And that entire universe is just filled with creepy little guys. My top song is a CTS, a Vocaloid song from one of my favorite artists who doesn't even do Vocaloid music. Oh, really? I don't think I've heard of TTS before. Or I think maybe I have. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, did I hear about it or did I not? You know what I mean? Because it is... sometimes I don't remember the names of things, and this might be one of those cases where I've heard of it, but I don't know what I didn't know that it was called that, you know? My favorite song is in a language in Japanese, in a language I cannot speak. I don't know how to pronounce any of the characters. I'm glad that is your favorite song. I'm glad you like it. Lol, I was gonna try it, and then I looked at it, and I was like, oh, it's not even Romanized. I can't. There's no shot I'm gonna be able to get that one. Oh, you definitely wouldn't know it. The artist in question only has 400 subs. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Then again, who knows? Sometimes things make their rounds. So, I mean, there is always a chance. There's always like at least a 1% chance. Hello, welcome in, Teresa. Teresa, yes, that's what it is. I can read. I'm pretty good at reading, I'll have you know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just chilling and having... I'm stealing your lunacy. How fucking dare you, birds? You can't take my 4 lunacy. You're not allowed to have it. How's it going? It is going. I am... so today's one of those days, which, I mean, I guess I kind of signed up for it, by it being a Thursday, where every second of the day, like, it skips. It skips and jumps. Judgment Bird from the Bottoming Corporation? I can't, wow, okay. This is proof that I haven't played much LobCorp. I didn't even notice that one. I see. Yeah, it's one of those days where it's like, I can't think very, very fast today. It's like I'm living today in like slow motion, you know? I'm buffering like a computer every time I think, so. I mean, granted, that kind of checks out, but it's still true. I'm literally lagging. my brain is literally lagging. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those days it's one of those days that just doesn't really want to work with me. It would rather work against me. What's it? Friday. Yeah, it's just one of those days. And of course, my second most listened to song is from Six Impala. I am not shocked even a little bit, but of course. It only makes sense. It only checks out. Also, you're doing streaming on YouTube? Yep, I'm doing a YouTube stream on top of I'm doing a dual stream in that sense. It's YouTube on one end, Twitch on the other. So, you can pick your poison if you want YouTube or Twitch chat. Twitch chat seems to break more often than not. From like a on-screen perspective, but there's nothing I can do about that one really, so it is how it is, I suppose. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, it's working now, so everything's all okay. As long as it's all working, everything's okay. Also, we do have a Discord. That is true. There is, in fact, a Discord. We've been spotted. You've been noticed. YouTube chat, it's your time in the sun. What do you have to say? What's your wisdom you'll impart upon this world? Shameless plug, let's fucking go. Shamelessly plug the Discord, of course. You know exactly what I would have done if I had my brain in my skull today. You know exactly that I would have immediately shilled. Because of course I would. You might have looked cute. Did you make it yourself? I did not. But on my Twitter.com, I have the links to the people who did make it. They did a very, very, very wonderful job, and Lele is wonderful. She is super, super duper wonderful. But she did the art for it, and then my rigger is hold on, I'm pulling up my Twitter so I can plug directly. And my rigger is Ree. You can find them both on my Twitter.com. Looks cool, thank you. No matter allowed in chat. Yeah. Sorry. We got that 18 plus rule. You know how it is. It is a crazy ecosystem out there. So we got that rule in place for that destroy, kill. Aw. It's a crazy, noisy, bizarre town. So true. The sky's also piss yellow here too. It's the exact same. Um. Did you, what's it? Did you think about getting a Christmas outfit for your model and Christmas background for the stream? It would look amazing. I would love to. The only issue with, I mean, background is easier to do, but like a Christmas outfit would cost the money that I don't have. That's the only issue with like new outfit stuff. I financially am not able to compensate it too much. As much as I would, as I have other streams I plan on for like different outfit stuff, but I don't have the income for it as it stands. So when it does, what's it? When I do finally save, that'll be exactly where it goes into. What's it? I had a, what's it? How much do you think it will cost me? If I was to do like a Christmas exclusive one, that's the main issue. It would be I would have to be like exclusive for the holiday, right? But the issue with that is, but the issue with that would be, it's like, probably like 600, 700 would be the cost of like a different outfit, probably different like look. And I don't have that on hand, actually. I don't have that much. Just like at my disposal. What's it? This can be done. I mean, it can. Contrary to popular belief, Aurora is not loaded with oil tycoon money. No, surprisingly, I don't have that much. What? Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have the money. Give me like another like year and I'll have the money. And then when I do have that money, I'm gonna probably buy another multi-use outfit. That's the thing. I need like another 2 years before I can get seasonal shit. Because like I want to at least get something that I can use any time of the year and then seasonal afterward. I want to have like alt skin 2 before I get like the other ones that I can only use for like a month out of the year. Because, you know, I don't want to use them out of season. Just... I'm the #1 proprietor for, how much can you afford right now in your, for the outfit if you don't mind? That's a great question. I will have to check. Hello, Grievos. Yes, hello. Man for what? Oh, what, I don't know, actually. I don't want to assume context. How much would I afford right now if I don't mind? I'm probably like, I would probably need like $500 more. I'd probably need like 500 more at this point, which I don't have $500. So when I get around like I can get 100 pretty easily, like not easily, but like I can get 100. Like that's the starter bare bone basics. I think I can do it with my own self. Anything more than that though, I cannot promise. So, I mean, you wear a jacket and a turtleneck. You wear winter clothes all year round. Yes, but that's not like a seasonal thing. That is a me thing. I actually do wear winter clothes all year round because I'm weird. But you know that I'm weird. You understand that about me. So that's like a mutual understanding moment, you know? I'm a little bit silly. So I do like to wear my winter clothing pretty much 24/7. It's because, listen, there is a profound comfort to sweaters. Sweaters are profoundly comfortable, even in 110 degree heat, okay? Even when I am literally melting into a pool of goo, I will wear it either way. I don't care. I am a warrior at heart. It is my warrior spirit that I spend on fucking, the wearing winter clothing when I really, really shouldn't be. It's I don't know. Winter clothing is just kind of chill, you know? It's just kind of fun to wear. Also because it is like, listen, summer fashion is like summer fashion is like is wearing much less than I wear on a day-to-day basis, okay? This is what I wear. This is all I wear. I'm interested in comfort. I can offer you something here. I'm okay, but I appreciate the offer. If I want art for myself, I'll usually just draw it. That's what I did with all my emotes so far. I have to draw more, but for now, all my emotes are drawn by me. They're all hand-drawn. Not hand-drawn, digitally drawn. Still counts. I drew with my own hands. So, it's basically hand-drawn. Winter clothing is quite the opposite of chill. It's pretty warm. It's the best kind of warm. Because, I mean, also, I have, like, a really, really weird way with, like, you can see how little skin I show on my body. This is how I am. I leave my house like this every time. I have, like, sometimes fucking ADHD, anxiety, random mental bullshit manifests in mysterious ways. This is the way that it manifested for me. I like being in clothing that is super fucking covering and, like, tight to me. Because hips, yeah, what about him? What about him, huh? Have anything to say? That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Don't have a word to say. I don't like air on my skin, it's gross. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's more annoying in your hair, though. When I have, like, having, like, longer hair like this, you walk out there and it's like you suddenly can't see. For 200 bucks, what do you say? I'm okay. I appreciate the offer, but I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay. No, I'm good, thank you though. Look at that high-waisted man. He's got feminine. Listen, it's called. You can manage this with fashion, and look at this. If your clothing is just, like, really physically tight to your body, it can look great. This is why you need tight. This is why you need tight and baggy clothing. I totally respect that, but can you tell me why you declined the offer? I have people that I work with for model stuff already. And I'm just not interested in anything right now. I have my own ways through. Like, it's how I have my own stuff that places where I commission, basically. I have a little bit of that customer loyalty. I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because mainly because they also have all my files for the model already. They already have they have files for this model that I don't technically, because I made it. So like, they're the more they're the one that I always go to. Okay, would it hurt to look at my work as well? I don't. You don't have. I'm okay. If I wanted to look at the work, I would go on like VGen or something. It's not like I understand the need to promote what you do, but also if I wanted to look at it, I would go to the proper resources. I am not particularly interested in commissioning stuff when I don't have money. If that makes any sense, right now. Like I'm not really interested, because I'm not there in any way. I respect artists, but I also think that this exact format of scammers, it's the exact format scammers use to scam people, pretty much, right? It's like, I already declined, like, a couple of times. I mean, like, I already said I'm good, so. Like, I can respect the hustle a little bit, but, like, a decline is a decline. Nothing stops that, you know? Bro's gonna ask you to add them on Discord, then our email, then scam us. Same song and dance 100 times. Yeah. So it goes. It's, yeah, nah, I respect the hustle, I think. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, I can get it. I just, yeah, at least they're in a bot. Yeah, pretty much, right? You gotta invest in stuff, but you gotta ask for this stuff on Twitter and, or something, and not in live streams, pretty much, right? This is like the worst place to self-advertise. It'll either get you banned or nobody will, or like you will find the least interested crowd. Which just so happens to be me right now. In fact, it is imperatively, like, not imperatively, it is funnily I'm the least worth it crowd for that as well, because I am sitting with my drawing tablet directly in front of me, and my keyboard is off to the side. I was drawing before stream, so like, I was already arting myself, so. So, I mean, it like, I am definitely not the place. Oh, were you now? I was arting a little bit. I was doing sketches because I didn't want to work on the thing that I, like, actually care about. Here, I'll show it to you. I was working on something else. I'm still trying to finish this. It's not done. Everything else was just sketches and fucking drawing boxes and bodies. I wonder what this could be. That is fucking Twink Kai Sinclair. Basically Twink Kai. They are literally they are both they are the same. Little femboy Twink Kai Sinclair. It is literally Sinclair Kai. That is exactly what this is. This is Sinclair Kai Kisuke. It's Sinclair doing the fucking Kai Kisuke pose. It's Sinclair's hair color. I just haven't shaded it or made it look better. See, the reason why I'm iffy about if I'm gonna, like, if I'm gonna keep working on this. Not like I will keep working on it, but why I'm nervous. Also the background look the BG looks like a tier list maker template, and I can't unsee it. Oh, what this? I can, yes, no, I can see it as well. Same colors and everything, right? Once I get done like this building over here that that I want to get in, the main reason why I haven't been working on this building is because what's it? The color implies he's S tier. Of course he is. I'm going to put, you know how in like not Guilty Gear, in Limbus Company IDs they'll like throw a person in the background as like, look at this, these are connected mirror worlds. I'm doing that here, but I'm really lazy and don't want to do it. So I'm really lazy and don't want to draw in the other person in the background, despite the fact that I want to. I want to draw Holy Order. I want to draw Holy Order Gregor in the background. Holy Order Gregor, and then later do Soul Bad Guy actual Gregor, and then do fucking what's it? UT4 Sinclair Kisuke is my goal. UT4 Sinclair Kisuke. Whoa, 2 whole figures in an art piece. That's too many, right? Exactly. Especially because I picked like the worst Kai Kisuke pose to base this off of, because look at the direction that his head is pointing in, right? I'm gonna have to manage how this angle looks for a different person over here. That's why I'm being lazy about it. I don't want to manage the angle. If I just had to draw him from like a more like a finer angle that wasn't like here. I don't have my tablet pen on me right now. If I didn't have to draw him at the angle where his head is probably gonna look like something like this, where like it's gonna kind of do like, you can kind of almost see the bottom of his head, but not really. Like it'll kind of come down into the neck, but then kind of like curve ear, person, face, like this kind of thing. Like I cannot be fucking bothered right now to try and figure out this angle. Despite the fact that like this is actually working. I hate this, that this is working. It's not anymore. It's working a little bit. Okay. But anyways, I have to figure out that angle. For fucking Gregor Kisuke. Gregor Bad Guy. I also have to do fucking... I'm going to draw you now, threat. Oh, God. Lots of drawing-related threats today. Then again, those weren't drawing-related, I guess. But they were basically the same thing. I was having a conversation, or, you know, sometimes you have a conversation with people and, like, you just kind of, things just kind of go in a way you didn't expect, you know? Where, like, you didn't really, like, you didn't think you'd be talking about Mpreg out of nowhere, but here you are, and now you're talking about Mpreg with somebody, and now this is your next 20 minutes of your life. But it happens to the best of us, and it happens to me, so that basically means it happens to the best of us. Yeah, don't worry about it. I basically, I beg your finest fucking pardon. Basically, I can explain this one, okay? I was told this to congratulate somebody for something, but I didn't know what the fuck for. I didn't know what I was supposed to congratulate them for, and I was like, what should I be congratulating you for? And they didn't know either. We were having a back and forth trying to figure out what I needed to congratulate them for. And at some point, I came to the decision that I was just gonna congratulate them on their pregnancy. And then we talked about Mpreg for a little bit after that, because the scenario landed itself perfectly for fucking Mpreg to be the first thing on the bases. I said some crazy shit. In particular, hold on. Where is it? Where's the line? That's just me sharing manga. Okay. Okay. No, I can't screenshot it because the fucking Discord set up, right. I mentioned that they gotta work within their niche. We were talking about how you get the, what's it? We were talking about how if you had the superpower to turn people, to make people pregnant, and that was the entire superpower, I said that, you should do Mpreg, because, that's a niche nobody has yet to fill in this world. That is that is a niche that you uniquely can fill. You gotta work within your bounds. So that's that. Rolling a 5 on a D100 die. I need to die. I wish you the best of luck. I had a time where everybody I knew sucked. It really is a dice roll. Sometimes you just roll bad. That's just Spooper from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. What? The ability to make you pregnant? Oh, right. The fucking... Yeah, no, the ghost that eats you. The ghost that eats you. Right. God, that game is so fucking silly. Also, I forgot to play RE7 during fucking October. I'll play it. I didn't have money to buy it during October. Why is she trending again? Oh god, who's trending again? Here, I'll check Twitter. This is a mistake. No one important. Okay. I'll trust you, but I'll also still check because I feel like it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, who knows? Oh, wait, the Night Rain DLC is out. Oh, God. That's a thing that's happening. Okay, here's my little confessional in the background. So I was playing Yomi Hustle before stream by myself. I was playing Yomi Hustle by myself before stream, because I'm just built like that, and my background audio for the past literal hour of stream. Not yet. It's not been an hour yet. I don't think. Maybe it has. Who knows? The past almost hour of stream, I've just been listening to Hold on. Let me switch my scenes. Let me put on my sleep background so none of you hurt your eyes. I'll put on the video game instead. Where's the fucking video game? There's the video game. This has been the only thing in the background for the past while. It's just been this. And that's about it. So I've just been listening to fucking W Corp Otis fight fucking Frisk Undertale in the background for the past 50 minutes. It's become completely background audio now, but it's just been here. This has just been there. I don't know what to do. Oh, I do know what to do. That's W Corp Otis. That is W Otis. Look, she does rip space in about 2 seconds. There you go. That's rip space. Yeah, no, that's W Otis and fucking Frisk Undertale. I was playing this by myself, by the way. These are both characters on screen were my own doing. This was entirely on me. I was just fucking. It's fighting game roleplay when you play this game single player, basically. Yeah, that's really what this is. Because there really is no, there was no, it's like basically scripted. It's basically scripted content. I love to do that, right? It reminds me of though, I initially wanted to clash more, but I couldn't. I love playing with my toys, exactly. That's why I draw. That's the real reason why I draw, just so I can draw little guys doing crazy shit. I know this game. Yeah, no, this is Yomi Hustle. It's the fighting game that is a strategy game, more than a fighting game, kind of. It's the fighting game where you don't, where after every move, the game pauses. After every move, the game pauses, and, you get to make your choice of move. And there's like a bunch of different moves. And that's basically it. Like, after every attack you see, the game pauses, and then I get to figure out how to make that combo last longer. It's a task fighter, basically. It's a tool-assisted fighting game. So that's why it is allowed to be fucking insane. It's also a game that's like half of the appeal is that the fact that it is so easily moddable. Like, everything you get for this game is a fucking mod from something else, which is pretty nice. Okay. Well, you know what I think we should do in the background? I am going to launch Elden Ring Night Rain, in the background, because I feel like it. Because I want to. So now I am going to do it. Because the game got an update. Oh, that's my Guilty Gear controller. That's the wrong one. That's my controller for only playing Guilty Gear and nothing else. Because I was playing Guilty Gear for the first time in fucking forever today. And I got my placement. I got my placement position. I am apparently Silver 3. That's why I was playing it. I got my placement and then I realized, oh wow, I am Silver 3. So, I don't know if silver is like a good placement or a bad placement. All I know is gold is better, so I should get gold, or if I feel it, or maybe not get gold. If I don't feel like it, then I won't get gold, basically. You know what's one thing that I've noticed with my fighting game controller? My fighting game controller is, so I have to preface. I have a controller specifically for fighting games and nothing else, right? It literally does not work well with anything else. It only really works with fighting games because it only has one stick control. So, and it's on like it's basically a D-pad controller where the D-pad is the main appeal. So what's it? It's usually an arcade fight stick. Yeah, but I like the feel of a controller in my hands, so I just use an actual controller. I just use like an actual controller for it, despite the fact that I probably shouldn't. All things considered. But, you know, is how it is. It's why I just have my little tiny Xbox controller that's not an Xbox controller. And I use it to spam I use it to have like a bunch more face buttons than I normally do. So I have 6 face buttons on that one rather than 4. I have 6 face buttons and a D-pad instead of a, and a D-pad instead of a, fuck, what was it? Like a stick. It's because I cannot play fighting games with the joystick. I come from fucking Souls-likes and FPS games. It did not work out for me. Because my thing is, okay, going from that to that is like, I have it hardwired in me that when I want to move on the joystick, I always like actually push it up. I always push it up even if I don't mean to. So if I use the stick to play a fighting game, I just jump forever. I literally just spam jump because I'm just trying to move sideways, but how I hold the controller makes me jump, makes me move upward. Because I'm used to just moving forward and then using my look view stick to move like to different angles, you know? You don't really like, you don't actually walk backward. You walk forward and then turn the camera around. You know, like that's how it is for me. Which is why I needed to use the D-pad instead. Are you like claw gripping the controller or something? No, I hold it normally. But I'm always like pushing it forward. I'm always pushing the controller forward. I don't know any other way to do it. I know no other way to hold a controller without pushing the joystick forward. I used to claw grip. I claw gripped when I played, when I played more FromSoft games than I do now. But, like, I stopped claw gripping in Sekiro and Elden Ring, and then I just never went back. I claw gripped my entire way through fucking DS3, though. DS3 was the claw grip game. It was claw grip or nothing. What's it? Hold on, I want to look something up really fast. In the background for me after stream and also kind of on stream because I am lazy. Oh god, you know what's been stuck in my head lately? Fucking Khan got like every single Mummy Joe video stuck in my head all at the same time. I didn't do a Pro Controller, but they're $7, so no. Yeah, no, absolutely. Fucking no thank you. I'll keep my own thing until it breaks. Mummy Joe, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Mummy Joe has been in my fucking brain for the past ever right now. Specifically, when I, like, declare something about myself, I think about the ugly dog video. Where the dog goes, where the dog is talking about how ugly it is. I think of that every time I declare, like a statement about myself. It plays in my head, the little, what's it? The little fucking jingle plays in my head. The fucking, like... What's it? Oh god. If you've seen the video, the fucking ugly dog video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Proof that adults are just big, are just, what's it? Is that... proof that adults are just bigger children. Exactly. It is, Mummy Joe's content is like, it's so goofy in like the best possible way. It is goofy in every single way I want out of my content. It is dumb as shit, and I adore it. I adore it so much. Okay. But what's it? God, I forget things. I am forgetful today, and all days. I'm always forgetful, but especially right now. Especially. The Forgetter, absolutely. Hi, so I want to do some idle stuff in the background, but, I have discovered that I am not, able to do idle things in the background when it comes to this. This is, in fact, the least idle thing I could have possibly done. So... I am, in fact, playing Night Rain, but I accidentally walked into a fucking boss fight, that I didn't think was a boss fight. So now I'm boss fighting, accidentally. Oops, is all I have to say. I'm glad that what I walked into is also very, very, very predictable, though. This is very readable. It is readable, but I don't want to be here. I might just win this fight accidentally in the background. I didn't expect I would be fighting something. I didn't know. I can't pull it up because I'm not fucking... I didn't plan this. This is what they mean when they say curiosity fucking killed the cat. I am the cat right now, and I'm not fucking dying, actually. I don't know. Curiosity seems fucking awesome right now. Okay, well, that was fucking easy. What the fuck was that, Miyazaki from Softman? Let me switch my screens. Hold on. Sorry, gamers. I didn't know that I would fucking be in the middle of something while I wasn't intended to be. I mean, this is what I get when I just want to keep walking. Where is Night Rain? What did he do to you, huh? Curse this Dreglord. So real. You know, I always say that. Twice a day I say that one. Can I go into this awesome little room over here now? Hey, the two new ones! I like you. I like you. I like you. Okay, anyways, who's this guy? I like you too, actually. Your character trailer looked boring, but I like you. I like you. Yay! The voice is heard from within the light. We shall descend from, sorry, we shall descend when the world desires balance. A new target has appeared. Awesome. And that opens this. That's so fucking peak. Okay, anyways, I didn't expect to play this game on stream, so, like, I was just kind of I wanted to walk in circles, but now I'm not doing that. Now I'm doing the pretty much exact opposite of walking in circles. I am walking with a destination to go somewhere. Walking with a plan to get to a destination, so I need to stop doing that. Anyways, that's what happened in the background. I fought a boss fight and I won first try because it was really fucking easy. I picked the one character that, like, with unupgraded chunks their health down because I deal, like, 6 status effects all at the same time because it's funny. I just play this character because it's really funny. I didn't expect a fucking insta-kill. I was gonna say, the stream, what's it? I was gonna say, if this stream, don't forget the Twitch category. Don't worry, I did not intend to make that the stream. I just happened to open it while I was, what's it? I just happened to open it while I was, waiting for, well, while I was just hanging out. And, what's it? And I ended up walking, like, directly into the, like, next part of the game, which was accidental. But what's it? Yes, what the fuck is this character? Sorry. Actually, he accidentally actually walked straight in Mordor, right? I walked straight into the fucking portal to hell. I didn't realize. What does that do? Sorry, I'm now doing the thing where I get distracted. My classic thing that I do where I get distracted because I opened something else. So that's where I am right now. The spot that I have found myself. That's every stream, all of the time. So true. I have a hard time staying on track. I just kinda exist and do things, and how I do them, they get done, even if it's just, I don't know. Relics, sweet, sweet relics, awesome. Anyways, very cool, very cool stuff. Thank you, video game, for having DLC that I could purchase with my own awesome income. That's a lie. I bought this a while ago. Well, technically, it's not a lie. Technically, it's a truth if you think about it. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm The off day, off day, off day. I'll blame it on off day. I'll just keep saying off day until it stops being one. It's a Thursday. I get a break. This is my break day. I can be silly. I cannot think things through today. I can be scatterbrained today. Thank you very much. Off day, exactly. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. No way. See, this brings me back to a point that I've had for a few days now that I think is true, okay? I'm tired of all this money, okay? I'm tired of all this money. I think we should stop. I think we shouldn't do money anymore. We should go back to trading, I think. We should go back to trading. That was cool. We should do that again. We should go back to trading. I think I should give people like 4 cabbages and then they give me an Xbox 360. Like, I think that would be pretty fucking awesome, you know? I think we should go back to that. Instead of a little paper money, I should give you like a head of lettuce and then you do something for me. I don't know what, but you do something. And that's the important part. You do something. You would sell your own kind? Yes, yes, of course, because they aren't my own kind. Silly. These things aren't my own. What are you on about? Everybody knows my own kind is, I don't really know. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I just realized. Oh, well. Okay. I don't even know what I'm thinking or saying anymore. You know what? Let's change Twitch category. I said I was gonna get sidetracked today. Well, let's get sidetracked. Let's get sidetracked, people. Let's do what I feel like doing and getting sidetracked. Thank you for the hydrate. I will drink water. Water is good. Water is great. I love water. So, we're still technically chatting, but also I wanted to play Night Rain. And also I put it in the title, so I'm allowed to change category midstream. I put it in the title, I'm allowed to do it. I declared my intentions and therefore it is okay. Water. I love water. It's so good. Here's the thing though, even though I drink a lot, even though water is good, I still think I like water with a little bit of flavoring sometimes, you know? Water with a little bit something extra. I feel like that's the best kind. Drink my outer, but of course, what can I say? Water good. Water great, even. Did you know that doctors say you should drink water? I know, It's a bit of a hard sell, but I think you should try it at least one time. It's one of those, but then again, you know, might be one of those pseudosciences. Who knows? Who knows what drinking water really does for a person? I'm just saying, every person who has ever drank water before has died. So, like, I don't know. I don't really trust it myself, personally. It's clearly just... It's just not for me, you know? Oh, God. You know what I need more of? You know what's really fucking funny, actually? I love those correlation graphs that, like, are just so fucking stupid. Like, intentionally so. They're my favorite things. Because it's like, I can't believe this correlates with this on a graph. But they're just completely, like, they are the most unrelated things you could possibly think up. They have nothing to do with anything or anybody. But, like, they are tied. So, therefore, they must be related. Like, I don't know, Germa streams to pregnancies. So it's clearly his fault. It all checks out. If you really think about it, it all checks out. Germal. The way you say it like that, it sounds like you're like a fucking, like he's like a fucking gerbil. What's up with you in pregnancy this stream? I don't know. It's my keyword for the day. It's like my Wordle word. I need to get my word count up, you know? It's a long word. It's a long word, so it basically counts. I don't want to repeat a joke too many times, but Kana's birthday was yesterday. I hate that. I actually, we fight, actually. Wait, you have no shame about it? Wait, you have no shame about what? You and Kana trying for a baby? No, never, not even a single time. I just realized the fucking way things have lined up really did just lead straight into that, huh? I walked straight into that one. See, I would say it was intentional, but, like, you know me. I'm not smart enough to do something like that intentionally. How is it possible? So you know that superpower I was talking about earlier? The M-Prank one? No, I'm not. I'm not fucking doing this. This isn't happening. We aren't doing this one. Fucking cut, clear set, everybody. Come on, take 5, everybody. I'll get the take 5, everybody. We'll get back on track in but a moment. Holy shit, that insta kills. Are you sure you want to go down this path? My question is, do I have a choice? There are these things that, like, I see by the nature of my existence, there's a lot of pathways that I just kind of walk myself into because I don't think about it. I say the first thing that comes to my mind without any thought behind it at all. That explains basically everything, I feel like. Because I talk, and that's it. I talk for unknown reasons sometimes. Most of the time, actually. Let's be real with ourselves here. Yapping just to yap, exactly. It really is a yap first, think second. Or has the same level of forethought as any particularly dull-witted slug, and less than half the beauty. How dare you? You're being so mean to slugs right now. You're being so mean to slugs right now, Gregory. I don't know if they would take kindly to that. You know, this reminds me of, actually, I was watching a fucking time-lapse video where it was a time-lapse of, what's it? It was a time-lapse of somebody nailed corn to the ground. And they were doing a time-lapse video of the corn on the ground, and I think the most interesting, like, the thing that I was most excited for in that entire fucking video is, it was just like, okay, the entire video was a lot of ants eating corn. The whole video is basically ants eating corn, right? But there was also a slug that just kept showing back up, and that was the highlight of the entire fucking video. Occasionally, the slug would appear for like 4 frames and then disappear. It was the most exciting thing I had ever seen. I think I'm gonna say I saw a time-lapse of a slug eating a noodle. I have seen that one before, but that was not the one that comes to mind. Because I think it's like a lot more funny if the slug like barely shows up in the content. Like, the slug is important to me, but like there's barely a slug. Slugs are wonderful animals. I remember when I would used to pick slugs out of the garden. I remember doing that because I just thought they were neat. Right, but I wouldn't bang a slug. You know, I would be more concerned if you said the opposite. So Green turtle talisman. Live slug reaction. I love slug. I love slug. Slug is a beautiful creature. I would sacrifice not really much, but like I would say that I would sacrifice something for slug, but I can't really promise anything, quite honestly. I'll sacrifice like half a piece of celery, maybe. And that's only on a good day, you know? Only on a good day, maybe I'll sacrifice half a celery. Here's the thing, though. I feel like there are some critters that, like... Okay, here's a question for you, for everybody. Here's a question for everybody. What is your favorite, like... What is your favorite critter? Like little guy that is just... Like little guy you'll find in your garden or something. Like bees or slugs or something. That, like, you're just kind of hanging out and then you'll look and see, like, oh, hi, you're here now. Like that kind of animal, you know? The kind that just appear in places for no good reason. They appear there because they should be there. Gonna be predictable and say dragonflies. Okay, but dragonflies are fucking cool though. That's just like factual. Dragonflies are fucking cool. I quite like echinoderms, whatever that is. Did this D100 just give me a fucking 0? Oh my god. You are the unluckiest person. You are the unluckiest person. There is no one in the world who can match your unluck. Right, you just got, oh god. Okay, no, the thing about that, okay, my thing about that specific number that peeves me the most about it becoming like a shitposty thing is the fact that, what's it? I think that annoys me the most about it is entirely the fact that it is a, like, commonly used number. Or, like, denomination. Because you never really say 7 or 8 of things. Or you always say, you know, that many things. You're like, oh, like, between this and this. Because it's, like, the most, like, sensible, like, gap between, you know? And the fact that you cannot say that now without, like, people losing their fucking minds over something entirely unrelated is annoying as sin. I fucking hate it. It is annoying as shit. I have opinions and opinions. Here's the thing. I don't care if people use it in whatever context it's from. Is it in any context? I have no idea. I don't care if you use it in the context that it originates from, but don't fucking make everything about that, okay? Don't make every use of that number the funny version. It makes me want to cry myself to sleep. You know, 6 months predicted it. You know, I hope they could unpredict it. They could go back on their prediction. Can you undo your prediction? Okay, for more context, you got this this cube with a free spinning disc on each side, and each correlate to different dice. Oh, really? I love dice. I love fucking rolling dice and spinning dice and doing all the crazy dice shit because I love rolling a D1. I love rolling D1s every time. That's awesome. Especially, like, my luck when it comes to dice games is, like, the most mixed bag ever. Sometimes I get, like, the perfect D20, and I feel so fucking accomplished. And other times I get, like, a fucking D like, 5 to 10, 5 to, no, not 10, 5 to, like, 7, maybe, consistently. And it's like, okay, well, fuck you too, I guess. I didn't want to play the game anyway. Aurora, a D1 is a one-sided die. Sorry, I meant like rolling a, I meant like rolling a 1 on rolling a 1 on like a 20-sided die. Why would you be rolling a one-sided die? Because it's for the non-gamblers out there, which isn't me. It's for those people who can't take the risk of losing. Oh, I forgot to set a stream today. I forgot when I was making my schedule. I just realized the last stream in this week is incorrect. The last stream in this week is not correct. I am not streaming library again twice this week. That stream is actually supposed to be learning how to play shogi, but I forgot that that's what I had planned. So it's not in the schedule, despite the fact that it is, in fact, what is happening. A one-sided die does exist. Yeah, didn't fucking Michael Vsauce make it? Well, it kind of went with, sorry. I kind of just went with it when you said D1, because that is a thing you can get from Vsauce Curiosity Box. Yeah, sorry, I meant to say rolling a 1 off of a D20 is a more apt descriptor of what I meant to say. Basically, low rolling as hard as physically possible. God, when it comes to dice luck for everybody, actually, who here has played, like, a D&D type thing? Who here has played any dice rolling, any game where rolling dice is, like, the most important shit? I'm asking this because I'm curious what people's dice luck looks like. I think I get pretty decent dice luck. Like, my dice luck is entirely dependent on how funny it is at current moment. I have played Library of Arena. That is true. Those ones are, in fact, dice rolling games, technically. How lucky do you think you are with dice, then, is my question. Like, do you think you high roll more often than you low roll? I don't have more than one? Oh, no, I don't. I don't. Sorry, guys. As far as I'm concerned, Coins and Limbus Company are secretly just D1, D100s. I mean, the Coins and Limbus Company are... God, I keep clicking the wrong fucking button. They are, I mean, they're basically, yeah. They're not, I mean, if you really want to play, get the true Limbus Company experience, by the way, there's a game called Unfair Flips. You should play it. Unfair Flips really is it's the true Limbus Company experience. Because it is, in fact, just flipping a coin. That is the entire game. Entire game is just spam flipping a coin over and over again. And I think that is delightful, honestly. I think there is some unspoken joy about just spinning the wheel constantly. This is why I shouldn't play 2 different controller games in a day. I played Guilty Gear earlier, and I keep clicking my fucking Guilty Gear sprint button, which is not that button. That is my Chilling Mist button. That is my turn on the AC button. My roles are based on what's funniest for the, to the universe, and I am her favorite punching bag. Pretty much, yeah. No, I'm in the exact same boat. It is whatever comedy decides at that current moment, and comedy never favors me. Okay, it does sometimes. It favors me, like, especially when somebody else says something. I can't start the interaction. Somebody else has to. Like how I rolled, one of my strongest D20 rolls ever in all of, like, D&D tabletop game history came from, what's it? A character that I barely used, because we only ever did, like, 2 sessions. And I was able to, with that, and was intentionally, like, a kind of like a gag character. They were like a dysfunctional robot. That was the whole character type, you know? But the issue was I rolled a d20 on a combat roll, like a combat initiation roll, and I killed the guy instantly, and I didn't know what to do from that point because I didn't expect that to happen. And then my luck for rolls never came back. I insta-killed and then it never happened again. So it'll happen again one day, just not while I'm alive. Somebody's gonna watch this VOD in 100 years, and then they're gonna roll like a d20, and then it's gonna roll straight 20, and they're gonna think it's the coolest shit ever, and they're gonna be really shocked when I predict it here and now on stream. Dysfunctional robot is how I describe myself in 2 words. You know, I'm sure you make a great D&D character. I have such a weird relationship with making characters for D&D and stuff like that, because I just don't know how to fucking, like, make different characters from, like, the 2 archetypes that I just always immediately go for. I either make somebody who is completely insane or the most normal person in the room, and I can't do it, and I fluctuate between the 2 constantly. It's never somewhere in between, usually. Of course, sometimes I'll get there, but not a guarantee. You're quite functional to me. Aw, I'm sure you'd say the same thing about me, Gregory. I'm sure you describe me as functional. Right? Yeah, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. You are a special... You know what? Thank you. I appreciate it. I am special. I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you understand how special I am. Have I taken my medication today? I have, actually. I have already done that. I always take it, like, right when I wake up, because I always have it right there. Having it right at the fucking bed, bed nightstand is quite convenient, so I just do that instead. No, watch it back, no, warning, okay. God, I need to get like new songs stuck in my head. It's the same few. And 2 of them are bird related. I don't know what to tell you. I just got a lot of, I have a lot of bird related songs, which is kinda awesome. You know, there's one band I think I could recommend. What is it? Um, Bon voyage, your mermaid setting sail. Surprisingly, that one is not the one that's stuck in my head, or hasn't stuck itself in my head. It's either, Tian Tian that sticks itself in my head, or, like, right now, it's Bird Cowboy's song from... What's it? It's Bird Cowboy's song from, Mummy Joe. I listened to Compass on loop for the past 3 days. Goddamn. Good luck on your voyage out to sea. It's the perfect... themes to get lost in the ocean, too. We need to kill the whale. You know, the fun part about, what's it? The fun part about, Limbus Company's take on Moby Dick is that the Limbus Company take on it is, like, much less homosexual than the actual book, and I think that's delightful. I like to listen to the Weary of, to the Weary Wailing Grounds. What is that? Is that like that's a song, or is that like a, like a state of being? Ishmael's still pretty gay for Queequeg, right? It's just a little bit different in terms of like Ishmael never directly says to that she feels like Queequeg's wife, right? Like, that happens in the book, Moby Dick, but, like, you never get the one... You never really get those, like, exact like you do in the book. Unfortunately, she does not. Yeah, she doesn't say, like, it feels like I'm her wife, or we slept together before the ship went to sea. It's not the same. Is this night 2 or night 1, boss? I don't even fucking know. Yeah, that's one way to interpret it. I think the historical context is as homosexual as you may think. I mean... I mean, I don't know. It gives that vibe, Moby Dick. I'm gonna be so honest. I am choosing to read it gay style. Like, so real. I fully subscribe to that. What's it? Just die. Okay. Fucking bats. Oh god, I hate bats. Why are they so... Okay, well, I hate that bat, specifically. Not all bats are mean, so I don't hate all of them, I guess. And they were roommates, pretty much, right? You know what's another random thought on the topic of sailing and ocean stuff? I was thinking about it, and you know those, like, fitness YouTubers and stuff, and their whole thing is, like, they go to the grocery store and tell you that, like, all the food there is awful and buy their supplements instead, and that's like, their whole fucking channel. That's everything that they do. Their existence is that and nothing more. I was thinking about that kind of, like, that kind of, like, content, right? How long is it, do you think, until they bring back hardtack? Until you can, like, not even that. How long do you think it would take to sell them hardtack? Like, how do you think you could get all of them to try and convince people to eat hardtack instead? Tell them the calories on hardtack, and they're gonna try and convince the world that hardtack is what you need. Bro, you can eat hardtack now. Yes, but not. I don't think there's a single soul on this planet that would choose to eat hardtack. It wouldn't be hard, right? Just say it has like 7 million fucking grams of protein. They're gonna say it's like the best thing ever. I have had it. It is nice. Isn't it literally like the worst thing ever? Like, it's literally made to be stored forever. So for that very reason, it has no moisture, and you are eating sandpaper, basically. If I have myself believed to be correct. I think my partner would eat hardtack given the chance. At this point, I'm really curious how many people I could just ask to eat hardtack and they would do it. What fascinates me personally is, Pemesian? What is that? I have no idea. As you can tell from my very cautious pronunciation. Pemesian is a calorie-dense, long-lasting survival food from North America. Made from rendered fat, what's it? Tallow suit mixed with dried, powdered meat like bison, elk, or beef, and some dried berries. Oh, really? Pronounced pemmican. Oh, I've heard of pemmican before. Isn't that like meant to be like put in like stews and stuff? Or like you put it in water or something. Because I feel like I've heard that before, but I could be wrong. In fact, I'm more banking on me being wrong than right. I think it's a predecessor of jerky. Okay. I do like jerky. Jerky is good. I think it is tasty to munch on. I have a very weird palate. I like to try so many things, but also like one thing that I've tried that I really like is just I really like the fucking, like, since I was super young, I've always wanted to try it. It's the and I got a chance to a little while ago. It's the little like sheets of sushi, not sushi, seaweed. Wrong thing. Little sheets of seaweed. Those little seaweed sheets are like, I had them recently, and that's like a childhood dream complete. Granted, I had them on a flavor I wasn't too big of a fan of, because I think like wasabi is kind of not the greatest flavor wise. It's like eh. It's not like I wouldn't choose it over something else, you know. I've had them; they all right. I'm a big fan personally. I like tearing stuff apart with my teeth. Oh, is that the thing from one of the tweet that said we should only allow people on food stamps to eat that in order to motivate them to earn more? Oh, what, hardtack? Well, whoever said that is probably evil, but you didn't need me to tell you. Seaweed kind of bleh. Am I the only seaweed enjoyer here? I think it tastes good. No, pemmican. Oh, okay. Also, that's not called motivation. That's just called it's just called poverty. I arrived to inform you that seaweed is kind of mid. Am I the only fucking person that likes to eat seaweed here? Hey, which dog wants to... Man... This is why I never... Listen. Dogs, can you look at me, please? I like you. I like dog. Ow. No, I like seaweed, except I'm also a little freak, so... Yeah. Seaweed is fucking good. Like, it just has, like, texturally, it's quite delightful. Do not bother the hounds. I like them, and they should say hi to me. Let me pet the dog. Let me pet the puppy. Let me pet him. Look at the little guy. He likes it when he likes it right at that spot. Trust me, I know. I'm so good with dogs. This guy loves me. Look, see? He only does that to people that he really likes, okay? Not just anybody can get fire spit on. You have to be a real special person to get spit on. My partner again does eat seaweed regularly. Oh, really? Gladius? Gladius, don't do this. Holy shit, Gladius, why me though? Why me though? Alright, please don't ingest animal saliva. You can't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are, Gregory? Because you're not my mom. If I want to do it, then I will. Ow, ow. Are you sure of that? You were tempted, no? Evil. Gregory, I would be very, 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 very concerned if we were blood related. So do you think Layla would approve of your behavior? Yes. I believe in that. I believe in that reality. I believe Lele would back me up and say, that's awesome. And if she didn't, I would cry. It's perfectly fine, of course. There's nothing wrong or there's nothing shameful or wrong with being adopted. But of course, shall we ask her? Just, what, like, what the fuck are you asking her in particular at this point? I've kind of lost the plot a little bit. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I don't know what's happening right now. I am about as lost as you can get. Is it acceptable for Aurora Suriv to drink dog spit? Oh, right.
Yes, I'm listening. I imagine this was once a chapel.
Can you stop sounding so sad? It's a happy time. Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Do you think it blasphemous? Well...
It's a happy fun time.
I pray to a god about whom I know nothing.
Oh. Well, that's a cool concept. I hope your god doesn't forsake you or anything. That would be a little bit mean. That would be rude and uncalled for. If he did that, you know? Can I buy a fucking outfit? I just realized I do have enough to just buy an outfit. Who am I? Oh, I don't. I almost have enough. Right. Just silly me thinking I can play the video game normally. Yeah, okay. Alright, Undertaker. Fuck. Alright, Undertaker. Let's take a look at what I can put on for you. That's gonna be good because you do tanky stuff. FP restoration on great hammer attack? That's great. Taking attacks improves attack power. Improve critical hits? No. Improve Crystallion? I don't care. Attack power up with 3+ Great Spears equipped? You're gonna... I'd rather die. Sacred Seals? No. Can I just have one that's, like, cool? Like a normal one? Critical hits feel the art gauge more? No. Perfuming arts, magic attack power. Improve stance breaking while two-handing. Improve carry and sorceries, magic pots. Can I have one that's, like, perfect? Critical hits fuel the art gauge. Holy water pots and possession at start of... +2 mind, I guess. Okay, I can use her now. Triceratops time. Oh my god, Aurora. Oh my god, Aurora. I just checked my Steam replays and it says that I opened, what's it? That I opened Limbus Company nearly 900 times this year. Oh god. I don't even want to check what it is for me. I have no fucking idea. It's probably like a ridiculous number, even though I just started playing like less than a year ago. I mean, it's already gotten bad. String Theocracy is my most listened to song on YouTube, on YouTube apparently. That was my #1 song on YouTube, so, Millie, yeah. What can I say? String Theocracy is just a fucking vibe. Here, we'll do one more dog run, and then we'll do one more dog run, and then if I die, then I don't care. Then that's the end of stream. My top 5 are all the same group, Millie. It was just different projects they worked on. Just forever Millie, only Millie. And so my most played was In Hell We Live. That's a good song, though. In Hell We Live Lament is fucking awesome. Oh, there are new skins for these people. How do you unlock the ability to put to fashion them? How do I fashion my fashionable fellows? Is it beating the game with that? I guess it's doing the remembrance quest, probably, right? Have you tried wearing clothing? No, not really. I mean, I guess we give it a try. I don't really see the whole appeal, though, you know. Holy... I got 2 holy pots. These don't matter to me, but I have them. They're gonna disappear the moment I don't need them anymore, which is going to be in the next 5 minutes. Alright, yep. Ow! Don't fucking poke me. The song, I love you songs that are about a they're about a deep loving for another person, in their company that isn't necessarily romantic. What's it? I don't think I've heard too many songs that, like, fit that. Or at least, especially recently. I'd have to listen. Sacred Monk's Flame Mace. That's... immediately better. Since it's holy, and I want holy. Oh, right, I'm not strong enough to wield it yet. Okay. So, I'm getting very tired now. I can feel it. This is definitely my last little thing. I know I say songs, but I know more than one. Oh, really? But I only know one. Oh, no. Other way around. I read that completely in verse. Have you perhaps talked with the artist of this song before, or is it like a completely new one? Spotify Rap says that I'm in the 0.07% of Millie listeners. Oh, really? Did you also see that Millie is they also had their through Patches of Violet got a shit ton of listens, or like not listens. They got something, I don't know. Genius fucking put it on their front page for something. Yeah, my sis showed me. Yeah, I saw that on fucking what's it? I saw that on what's it called? Twitter. I only mentioned the one I mentioned in Discord. I don't think on Pollyanna specifically their song, Human Song. I'll have to look at it. I will have to remember. I will probably not remember today, though. In all truthfulness, my ability to remember is not here today. Somehow Compass got more listens listened to for 2025, and we were losing it. Through Patches of Violet is just better. Okay. Here's my awesome Limbus Company take. Kanto 6 is cool and all, and like Through Patches of Violet and all that stuff is cool. I think I have a bit of an odd opinion on it because of how I've seen so much talk about I've seen so much talk about that like Kanto. Maybe it's because my favorite is Kanto 8 and nobody fucking talks about it. I'm a little bit petty. I'm a little bit petty. Also, my favorite one is still Tien Tien because I am a fucking Kanto 8 fan. I really, really like that one. I think 8 and 9 are destined to be my favorite ones. Actually, no, all my favorite characters are at the tail end besides Gregor. I think no one talks about it because no one wants to spoil it. I mean, that is true. But even in, like, even when it comes to discussing it, there's not much. I like Kanto 4. It has chickens. There are, in fact, chickens in Kanto 4. You got fucking... Oh, God. This reminds me of that guy that made a fucking video where anytime his brother did the motion for that, he would get electrically, zapped with electricity. We should implement that everywhere. $99. Yeah, bitch. Nice. Team attack finishers. Fucking ow. Okay, I thought you were gonna say something like crazy, like Compass being better than Patches. I personally don't have too much of an opinion. I mean, I listened to Through Patches of Violet more. But, I mean... I don't know, I'm weird when it comes to picking favorites on stuff. I like liking everything for as it is, like, as like a whole. So picking out favorites from things is a bit rough for me. But I still do have my favorites, of course. And of course, the major one being, I have probably one of the oddest, I have a very odd listing when it comes to, like, what I think the best Kantos are. Like, what my bottom 4 is would probably make somebody, it would probably make somebody really upset with me if they saw what my bottom 4 Kantos are for Limbus Company. They'd probably want to, kill me, but it's okay. I don't mind. And for the record, my bottom 4 are, it goes, 2, 1, 3, 6, I think, is my bottom. 2, 1, 3, 6 is my bottom 4. So I think if I say that in like a Limbus Company stream, I'm going to get, like, actually ritualistically executed. So that's why I'm saying it in a stream that has nothing to do with the game. Because there is a lot of high standards in that fucking series. Wait, worst or best or so if I was to go from best to worst, my favorite Kanto is 8. So for me it goes 8, 7, 8, 7, 5. Actually no, 8, 7, 4, 5. 6. 3, 1, 2, I think, is, unless I missed one. That's my rating. I really like 4 and 5. I have particular taste. I have particular issues with 6, which is why it's lower down comparatively, that I don't have with 5 or 4. That's like the only reason. 6 isn't even top 4. Yeah, it's bottom 4 instead. My only reason 6 is bottom 4 for me is because my ultimate opinion is that I am not the greatest at keeping up with a lot of things all at once. Kanto 6 was a lot. 5 being higher than 6 is crazy work, bro. Kanto 5 was there was less happened in Kanto 5, and I think that's exactly why Kanto 5 stuck with me so much better. I think my issue with 6 was ultimately too much happened. There was too much happening at the same time for me. Wait, are you saying you just didn't get it? It was my best way of describing it was like you had a lot of crazy. It was a crazy firework show, but they didn't spend their craziest final firework like at the finale. They just kind of did it every 5 minutes at the end. So I was like, at some point, there's hype fatigue for me, which is what I got at some point in the middle of that. Which is the only reason I put it there. And it's not like, and again, it's not like I hate Kanto 6, like it's the worst thing ever. No, the worst part about lists is things have to go above other things. And that is how it has to be for me. I cannot in good faith say it in any other way. It's my ultimate crazy opinion. It's my like get canceled on twitter.com opinion. I am simple-minded. So too many things happen at once and suddenly I cannot pay attention to what is happening. That is why we use tier lists. Yep, it is a painful thing. There was so much aura in Chapter 6, though. Yeah, but the issue with it, right, is there was too many moments of that. The villain reveal, the Mersault save, the betrayal, the Heathcliff character arc. Like, yeah, that's kind of my issue, though. There was too much going on for it. Like, that's my entire issue. If you if you took all of the moments that happened in that Kanto and it got rid of like 2 or like at least 2 of them, I think I would have had. I think my shock and awe would have been a little bit more well spaced out. Like it's just a. It's not an issue with it's not an issue with the Kanto itself, right? It is just how I does. If Olympus does get an anime, I want Kanto 6 to be the finale for season 1. 6, I don't want to say it that way, but that's the only way I can think about it. I feel like for a finale for season 1, 7 is probably better. For like a finale. Kanto 4 has an entire faction that that are introduced and slaughtered, never to be seen again. Pretty much, yeah. The technology liberation whatever the fuck alliance. They were funny. They felt like they would matter more, but they really didn't. They were just kind of there for they were just there. Damn it, I see your point with 7. Yeah. 7 is just the 7 is the most. 7 and 8 both gave me that feeling of like they could have ended it right here. Like that's just kind of how I felt about it, you know. Like they felt so conclusive that like they could have been an ending. Like they could have been a larger ending than just a Kanto ending. Because they really did feel like season endings comparatively to like other ones. The Hopium Kanto, yeah, before the nice one before the one after it is probably going to be It's so funny talking about fucking Kanto 9 predictions, because all the predictions for Kanto 9 are like, this one's gonna suck. This one, meant, like, emotionally. This one's gonna be, like, emotionally, I'm gonna, like, fucking... This is gonna get me. No, the Road Spanner Workshop. Do you remember them? I do remember the Road Spanner Workshop. They existed for They existed for that one purpose, yeah. They were just kind of another faction that were there. Ryoshu is most likely gonna go sicko mode, right? The most that, like, the first thing I think about is, like, I am so sorry, Ryoshu, this is gonna suck for you. You're gonna have such a fucking awful time. Your source material and every bit of information I can gather on you, and, like, makes me think this is going to suck. Every bit of info is telling me that you're going to have an awful, awful time in this Kanto. Kanto 4 is both Life in the City arc as much as it was Isong's arc. Yeah. It was like the first arc trying to show you how crazy the city is for newcomers. It was like an onboarding one in a way. We're putting her in the torture nexus, exactly. She's going in the fucking torture time. I hope she'll have a lovely time, but everyone will be incredibly disturbed and uncomfortable. Probably. I also know that they're definitely gonna do something about the actual hell screen. Also, another fact about hell screen that I didn't realize. I'm curious what they're gonna do about the fact that hell screen is not told by Yoshihide, the protagonist of hell screen, or I guess Ryoshu, same thing. She's just the stand-in for the female version of Yoshihide. Apparently they got her name from something else. Like, they didn't actually just take Yoshihide's name, because that's a different, that means that's its own thing. They actually took it from, like, what the story was based on, which I think is pretty nice. I think it's pretty sick. If you had to pick a sinner whose arc is finished and they could just walk out of the story, who would it be and why? Supposedly, Ryoshu is the feminine reading of Yoshihide. Actually, I don't think it is. I was looking at this with Khan, and apparently it isn't the feminine reading of Yoshihide. Apparently it is literally just what the story was based on, like what the story Hellscream was based on. There was a character named Ryoshu who was just this, like a girl based on, who had something to do with the book, but like not the book itself, something related to the story, but not really like the book, is what I have apparently heard. I can't judge the validity of that claim, but that is the claim that I have heard. Also, my phone died, so I'm gonna stare at you intently for the next few minutes. Different story, same author? No, I think it's just literally like, it's like if Hellscream was based on them. It's like I don't know the specific origin of it. All I know is I think it was based on something before Hellscream, like the character in Hellscream based on a person who existed, and then Ryoshu. At least that's what I think, what I assume. Ow, fucking so rude. Anyways, my awesome fucking holy weapon, awesome. But yeah, no, we were staring at Ryoshu's we were staring at her like arts and her story and all that stuff, and really did come to the conclusion that she's just gonna like have a really awful time. Oh, I thought Holy would do more damage to you. All right. I predicted Dawn will be the niece of the OG Dawn because, hold on. Did I get something awesome? Eclipsed Shodel. Or my blood loss, I guess. Have any of the sinners had, of the sinners had a pleasant time? Depends on how you look at it. So, technically, no. You were kind of right. Yeah, no, you definitely... You were onto something. I need a parry shield for fighting these guys. It's just so much easier. Okay, let's do that. And is there one more? No, okay. Also, I think it's funny that I have technically, like, a bit more of a prediction about what's happening. Like, I have a more solid prediction about 10 than 9 about what's going to happen. Oh yeah, I never answered which one could just walk out of the story. And what do you mean by if their what do you mean by if their character arc was finished? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, do I think as they are now, their character arc is done? Like, they have the most complete arc? I would say... Probably Hong Lu or... Probably Hong Lu or Don Quixote. They're the two that I'm, like, the most... They're the two that I see it the most, where I'm like, yeah, if they left, it would make sense. Everybody else is too... They're going through too much shit right now. Well, actually, no. Just... Honestly, just Hong Lu. No, just Hong Lu. I can see Ishmael leaving. I mean... Kind of. I think the issue with seeing them leaving is I just kind of see them too much in their places, you know? Like, I can't picture them anywhere else at this point. It's been too long. Gregor could leave and lead leave and find a normal life with a door-to-door salesman. God, seeing Gregor work, like, a job like that would be really sad, honestly. I don't know why. Seeing Gregor do... Gregor deserves the world, man. I love that guy. Oh yeah, you wanna... Also, where I was sharing earlier some of my awesome Limbus Company takes that would get me executed on other platforms, or if this is a dedicated Limbus Company stream. You want to know my truest of true takes about the game? I personally cannot see... I am not that closely tied to, like, shipping culture with stuff. So I personally don't see anybody getting with anybody. I only have like I don't see any of these people getting together. None of them actually for me work out. I think they're all better off as coworkers and friends. I do not see them seeing them as anything more than that is like a Herculean task for me. That is the one thing I've come to discover about myself as I've spent more time looking at the discourse around this game. I could see Don Quixote being adopted by Rodion. I could see Don Quixote and Sinclair being adopted by Rodion. But that's about it. Like, What's it? I just do not personally understand, like, shipping characters together when it comes to when it comes to some pieces of media. Only because, like, you can do it. More power to you. I do not care, right? But, like, in my full heart, I can't, because the relationships are not, like, healthy enough. is my honest answer. I do not think any of them have a healthy enough relationship with themselves and the people around them for me to, like, truly believe these things. They're fun to talk about, but none of them I truly subscribe to. I fucking called that take. Yeah. I wasn't a big Faustang believer until Warp Train. Yeah. Like, that's the only one that I particularly, like, have any stocks in myself. Because it is the most, like... It's the most... It feels the most like there's actually something there. For whatever reason the plot demands, there feels like there might be something there. Faust can we ship with Faust? It saves tariff costs. So true. Rodia X me, please. That's me and Gregor, for real, for real. That's why you never ship Gregor with anybody. It has to be with me, or else he's a fucking cheater if you do it any other way. Improves attack power at low HP. Critical hit inflicts increased damage inflicted on the enemy. Level 14. Yummy. Do I have a stone sword key? I do. Gregor and Rodion works for me because they're the most sociable of the gang, and they do bounce off each other well. That's why I see them. I mean, that's the reason why I see them more as coworkers, though. That's like the exact reason why I see them as like good coworkers. Because they play off each other so well. It feels more like banter you would have, like, it feels more like banter than anything serious. Or you've never had coworkers and it shows. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That is in fact true. Are Khan and the others not coworkers? No, they're my adoptive family, actually. I adopted them all myself. I don't think shipping culture is really about if the characters work in canon together. It's more about under the right conditions and setting, it would be nice. I mean, yeah. That's why I say, like, get your bag if you like it. But that's also why I personally have such a hard time truly following these things. Can you stop fucking blowing up in my face? It's rude as shit, and they keep doing it. The conversations I have heard led me to conclude they are not. Hey, we work together, not well, though. Yeah, we can't have official romance yet. We don't need another Effie and Saw. Yeah. We all know the one true ship, though. Dante X Virgilius. I'm glad you understand. The other important one is Kedon and the fucking Mephistopheles. No, those are the only true ships in the whole thing. Karanek's a big bag of candy. Fuck yeah. I see my death in my future. Nope, I'm better. Okay. God damn, the ability to use your fucking thing multiple times makes that other character, like, really good. I don't even know what this does. Oh, it makes you more mobile. Okay. It's like suddenly you become a quick character. Yep, Fellowman. There you go. Fuck you. Demigod, Felled, or whatever. Raise resistance to all ailments. Raise maximum HP. It's not really an ailment. I'm just gonna be getting set on fire constantly. It's not really an ailment. Would you consider getting set ablaze an ailment or no? Because I don't really count it, personally. Ailment is an understatement, Ryan. It's more like I'm gonna get fucking set on fire by a giant fire dog. Okay, well. I'm going to level up because I have probably so much extra. Okay. Called being set on fire. Calling being set on fire an ailment, like calling JFK's assassination a headache. I mean... Oh, God. Don't Text the Doctor is another good ship, purely off of meme value. Also true. I had a thing to say that my throat kicked in and it decided that I wasn't allowed to talk. I have fucking Sinclair staring at me at my drawing tablet because I forgot to close that tab. So now I just have Sinclair staring at me. Well, he's not really staring at me. He's looking off into the distance like Kai Kiske. Kyle Kiske. Oh. We hired this Sinclair. We hired this Sinclair to stare at me. Oh no. Also, yes, I know I missed all the hydrates this stream. I'll do them after stream. I'll drink a whole bottle of water after stream. Okay, did you know that the latest batch of Limbus IDs have noticeably more blush? I had no idea. This your EP? Your EB? Yeah, it's an EB day. It is quite the EB day. No, you. Oh, me. Evie is not here. Aurora, are you sure? Are you positive? I don't believe you. Yeah, my sister showed me, what's it? Show me, sorry, her friends of Honolulu. We have compared it. Compared to the ones we bought, from the first wave. Oh, really? Oh, you mean the plushies. Okay. Or like not the IDs. I was like, the IDs have more blush? No, that's not what we were talking about at all. They blush because they love you. They blush because they're so happy. Oh, the tiny plushies are called nuts. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the IDs. I was like, the IDs have more blush? What the fuck? Also, I just think it's really funny, by the way, speaking of IDs, that everybody asked for a Lin Dayu ID and the monkey's paw curled. No, not nuts. Newies. Okay. Stop stealing your fucking father's, like, whole thing. What the fuck you gonna do about it, huh? A lot, apparently. Oh my god, so much. Oh my god, you're gonna do a lot. I'm so sorry for doubting you. I'm so sorry for ever thinking that you would do less than that. This is certainly a fight to be in. Oh god. Well, that's the end of stream. We end on a crushing defeat. Rest in piss. How dare you? I tried my damnedest. Memory fragment found. I can learn more. It was the EP debuff, exactly. I was tired, so, I'm better. Can I sell? I need to sell some shitty relics. I want to buy an outfit. Thank you for streaming your pain, or it was entertaining to witness such ineffectual thrashing. No problem. I tried my damnedest. I tried my damnedest, and that's all that really matters. And that gets me where I want to be. Yay! I sold some relics. And now, you would have won if you were awake. Exactly. If I was awake, that boss wouldn't have even known what hit him. Okay, chat, I'm gonna let you pick this one thing before I go to sleep. I either will get darkness for the bird, or darkness for the iron eye, or darkness for this guy. And that's it. That's all I have. That's all the options. It's either bird, this one, or this one. First person who types gets it. I don't really like any of them. Oh, really? Yeah, no, this one's bad. This one, I like dark. I like bird. I like crow. I personally like crow. I guess darkness, well, they're all darkness. I guess see what you mean now. I propose rock-like. Oh, what, you mean... Oh, that one. On the skull guy. Oh. Vetoed. Somebody said bird. Oh, and I like bird too. Oh, it is Havel. Yeah, it's Havel. It's Havel the Rock. And then there's Katarina Knight. Vetoed. I like bird. I like bird, actually. I didn't realize that I had that many available. If I only had those other two, I would have said those two, but I realized I had bird. I like bird. I like birds. What's your... Okay. I'm gonna switch to the ending screen and talk about ending stream, but I have a question for everybody as I end. When I leave, don't say goodbye. Tell me your favorite bird. Tell me what your favorite bird is. Type your favorite bird in chat. The only reason I put this game so much that I forgot you have to pay to unlock them. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was like, oh, which one do I pay for? Okay, all of chat, type your favorite birds. I'm gonna end stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now and close my eyes.